Hey Virgo, this is Crystal Rose with Comfy Soul, and I'm here to do your reading. So today I'm gonna kind of fly by the seat of my pants. I'm gonna start with Angel Therapy by Doreen Virtue, and then whatever calls me, wherever I feel led, I'm gonna do that. This is my norm when I'm doing private readings. That's normally how I flow. If you'd like to purchase any of the decks, there's links in the description below. And let's get cracking. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find me at comfysoul.com. Know who that is? If you know who that is, put a comment below and I'll give you a little personal mini read. All right. Yes, yes, and yes. Can I just say so much yes? All right, Virgo. First of all, you have awesomeness coming, and I think you see it. Because we have a heart chakra and we have a third eye chakra. So this is you looking ahead at what's coming for your heart. I think you know. And I think you know because it's coming through your integrity. This is something you're actively working on. You're trying to be the best version of yourself and get what you deserve. So this is in your, hold on, I'm hearing something in my head. It's tank. I heard tank bank. So it's kind of like the more you're working on yourself, the more it's going into your emotional tank. Like I see it like a car tank, and it's just kind of like latched onto your etheric energy. And it's like stored up energy that you get to release when you need it. It's kind of cool. Neat. Very neat of you, Virgo. That's very effective, and it feels also very environmentally friendly. Very proud of you. All right, let's keep going. Your EV rating is fabulous. All right. Archangel Michael's got your back, and I think that this is starting to get you in a more light situation. Literal light, like lighter in your body, lighter in your mind, but like also the light of the divine coming closer to you to give you ideas and messages. So because you're in your integrity, I feel like you're cutting out people who don't honor you to the umpteenth level. Like, you know what you deserve. Oh, I think I got cut off there. I got a weather alert. So I'm gonna backtrack a minute. Because we're in California. And like floods happen, but also we don't know how to deal with rain because we don't get it. So it's a big to-do when it's raining like this. So they're like, warning, caution, don't go outside, cats and dogs, my goodness. Anyhow, because you're learning to live in your integrity fully all the time, it would behoove you to stay away from people and situations. So example, if you're freshly single or what have you, you would typically go on to like Plenty of Fish or Hinge or some other dating site or something, Match.com or whatever, to go like, all right, I'm ready, next. This is one of those moments where you're truly protecting your energy. And if it's not like goosebumps from the get-go and somebody came to find you, it's not worth your time, energy, and effort to go looking for love, because you're at such a high level. Most of the crap is what they're telling me. Most of the crap that you're going to muddle through on online dating is not on your level, and definitely not on your level of integrity. So by you being you, you're putting it out there to the universe how you should be treated, and actually through your actual words, you are speaking how they should treat you. So people can kind of see and get feedback through the way that you're functioning on whether or not they want to put in the effort to be with you. That is not a reflection of you whatsoever, on whether or not they want to put in the effort. That is purely them and their free will and their fears and anxieties and whether or not they feel they vibe with you. So please don't ever make that about you. That's not about you. That's about someone being good enough for you. You understand? All right. I'm seeing books. So whether you need to read some books and get more spiritual, but mostly, yeah, because it's coming with workshops and seminars, I'm saying you need to write a book. So a blog, posts, share your thoughts, share your feelings, share your wisdom and knowledge, share your observations. This is super important to the universe that you speak up and people hear what you have to say. Because you will so faithfully do that, because I know you will. This is channeling from your clairvoyance. You're just going to channel what comes to you. You're going to be like, I'm not a writer. I'm not going to sit down and write and just, like, it'll come to you. Sit down and start sharing your feelings, and the rest will kind of flow. And when you're done, you read it over. You'll be like, wow, that was pretty cool. That was amazing. Like, who wrote that? And oh, it was me. That's how you know you're channeling, when you can look at it later and be like, damn, that was all right. Or even be surprised at your own thoughts when you're thinking something. Oh, that's a good idea. Like, that came from somewhere else. That's from the divine. You see what I'm saying? Your job now is to be very, very grounded. Connect with Mother Earth. Feed yourself happy things. Be a little fairy on the land, because you work well with nurturing and the environment and taking care of planet Earth and other human beings and yourself. You do great with, when you get into it, really like food health and herbs and oils, and just very, very well grounded, very shaman energy, right? I see that this is what you're going to do for work. You're going to speak. You're going to speak your integrity. You're going to speak what you see in the world. You're going to speak how the earth should be treated and how people should treat each other and just how things should go. Workshops and seminars. This is time for you to teach. This is something that's going to bring you a lot of happiness, because you're serving a purpose. And if you don't know, when you're serving a purpose and you're serving the planet and you're serving humans, Spirit loves to reward that. God is like, fuck yeah, there goes my person. They're doing my little mini-me job. It's like a really proud parent, right? And they want to hook you up. So you have a fear. You have a fear of showing up. You have a fear of speaking up your voice. You have a fear of being you and asking for what you deserve. So Spirit's asking you to let go of that fear. There's no reason you can't get what you deserve. Now they're showing me a picture, so I'm going to step back and explain this to you. Think about other relationships you've been in the past where you were afraid to say something because you didn't want to push that person away, or you were afraid that they won't accept it, or they won't stay with you, or they won't like who you are if you for example, if you're spiritual or what have you, and you speak your woo-woo weirdness, that they're not going to jive with it, right? Well, the sooner you do that in a relationship and with everybody around you, the sooner you'll know whether or not they're going to get to stay in your life. Because if you play this masked version of yourself where you're only partially showing up, then you don't really get that back from people. If you're not showing your depth, you can't get depth back from people. So don't hold back. Don't be afraid to be you. You know what I mean? So proud of my boy. He never gets up on the couch, but he decided he wanted to look outside. So he took it upon himself to get on the couch. Really happy for Nichols. Very happy for him. All right, let's see here. Oh yeah, you're definitely a light worker. You need to stay on the lighter side of things where you share your good juju. That's where you need to be. This is where you thrive, and this is where you're going to find the perfect partner. Show me the perfect partner. Definitely through your light work, Earth Angel. You are a light worker, straight up it says. So by you serving, by you doing your thing, that's how you're going to get your perfect partner. It's going to come to you because you're in your integrity, standing up for what's right. When you say the world sucks and it should be different or better, but you're not doing something about it, you're living in like fear and anger without having, your hands in doing something good and beautiful and sharing and serving. Okay, I'm going to jump to tarot. Let's go to the OG Rider-Waite Tarot and see what comes up here. Every day I'm shuffling. How many readers have you heard online sing that song when they're shuffling? I know somebody had to do it. I'm not like a lone weirdo. I know there's others that are just like me. They're out there. I know it. At least I know it in my tribe, my community, the people that follow my Facebook and Instagram and stuff. Like, they get it. They're over there shuffling their feet right now, like, yeah, yeah. Doing the, what is it, MC Hammer? Hey, oh, 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 oh. Oh, hey now. I like it. I like it a lot. You got romance. You got romance. Knight of Cups energy. Whoop, whoop. Look at that. And a new adventure. So this looks like a new partner, a new job, a whole new adventure. Just like really aligning with somebody who truly loves you. If you hear weird noises in the background, that's my chihuahua pleasing herself over here. Just like rolling around and being a weirdo. You see that? You gonna be a weirdo for them? They're watching you. Uh-huh. I caught her in mid-weirdness, so she's like frozen. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Planning. 3 of Wands. It's time to make plans and move forward. So take charge of your own life. Take charge of your own sense of adventure. Take charge of your own sense of being in love. You don't need another person to be in love with yourself, to be in love with life, to be, think of who you were and how you found joy before you ever had a relationship. How did you entertain yourself? Who did you hang out with? What did you do? And if some of those things have changed, replace them with other things that are more like you now, because we grow and we learn, right? Yes, there we go. Playfulness, clarity. This is you being the sunshine and getting free and being like the joyful being that you are. You're in some kind of muck trying to find something, but if you just don't look and don't wait and don't hold back, the situation here that's coming to you is a real situation. Friendship, true friendship, celebration, engagement, getting married. This is like things to be really happy about. Good stuff happening. Your kids getting awards. Your job giving you a promotion. Like, this is some seriously good luck. But it's because you're showing up. Because you're teaching and people are loving you in return. Oh gosh, yes, Lord, talk about commitment. This is ultimate love. Ace of Cups, a gift, a heartfelt emotional offer. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Let me look at this person headed towards you. Or job or situation. Show me what this is. Oh, somebody's thinking about you and trying to manifest coming back into the situation with you. So whether or not you actually ever took off and had a real relationship with them, that's one thing. If they somehow messed it up and went away, they want to make it right. But right now they're in a manifesting stage. This is somebody who's putting their will, their intention, their power, their resources into making this situation right. So right now, they're putting out juju in your direction that says, I'm going to make this right. It's going to be great. You're going to answer the way I want. We're going to be together. It's going to be fabulous. Because maybe what was holding them back was their fear or their thinking that you wouldn't accept them back or something of that nature, right? This is them saying, I truly want this. Oh my gosh, it's raining so hard right now. I don't know if you can see that on the window. It's kind of crazy. Or hear it. Cheen. Okay, let me keep going. Oh, wow. I like this energy. Let me tell you why. Because normally when I see this counterpart energy, the other person has been living small, living in fear, really afraid that, you know, of life, really. They're afraid of sharing themselves with anybody. They're afraid of commitment. They're afraid to go deep. They're afraid to be emotionally vulnerable. They're afraid to live life on their terms. That type of thing. This person finally found themselves. You might be with a Leo. This person finally found themselves. This is somebody who is confident, passionate, sexually attracted to you. Very, very much attached to your energy in a very chemical way. They are very chemistried with you. Oh, and it looks like they understand. They have some guilt, regret, remorse. Seven of Swords. They do feel bad for whatever happened before, and they're hoping to make it right. You know what I think is their issue? I'm hearing it. This was so hot and so sexy, and they were so attached to you that they were afraid that it wasn't real love. They were afraid that their connection with you was just lust, and it was going to fall apart, and it wasn't safe. It was just too much energy, and they didn't know how to deal. Yup. There it is again, King of Wands. There's that big D energy up in the air. Like the only bigger D you can get here is the Ace of Wands. But you're right there, right next to it with the King of Wands. So this is somebody who's proud of themselves, very sexual. They're a great leader. They might have their own business or like be the boss at work kind of thing. Supervisor position. Definite chemistry here. This person is mad about you. This is mad chemistry. Oh my God. And they love you and they know it. So they figured it out. They realized this is not just lust. It wasn't them just like living in the past, hoping and praying to have sex with you again or whatever. They genuinely love you and they surrender to that now. Like they're owning it 100%. And they're trying to manifest you back. So they learned a lesson. The wounded person has learned a lesson, and they are ready to do something about it now, it looks like. Nine of Wands energy. Okay, so what are they going to do now? Let's pull a card for that. Ten of Swords. They're face down, rock bottom, eating shit. They're like, they give up. They gotta close their current situation, whatever they're in, whatever they're doing. They need to come find you because they've finally hit rock bottom with their feelings with you. They can't take it anymore. All right, so what else? Is there something else going on with them that's rock bottom? They might have a family situation. I'm just gonna throw that out there because I'm seeing them as a Hierophant. So this is somebody who might be married, responsible for other humans, that type of thing. So that's their problem. There's the Ace of Wands. There's the big D energy. So they're mad, like their reason for coming to you is bigger than even themselves. Like they couldn't ignore it and forget about it. This is definitely something that they could not ignore. And because they want to be with you, they struggle with that sense of responsibility and the other people they have tied to them. So if this is children they take care of, a wife they have, a longtime girlfriend, or maybe they're taking care of other family members or something, this has been such a burden to them that they felt like they needed to stay there to take care of that, but it kept them away from you. So they're not really happy. Remember, this does not look happy, Ten of Swords. This is somebody who it just gives up. They surrender to the fact that they're madly in love with you and the chemistry was so off the charts that they didn't know how to handle themselves. It's like, you know when you haven't had anything to eat or drink for a minute and you get real hungry and then all of a sudden you eat something and it hits those glands somewhere in the back of your jaw that just like it's like you ate a sweet and sour or something, right? And you're just like, oh, and it's shocking. It's like shocking to your mouth and your brain and your whole body's like, I don't know whether to like scream or orgasm or swallow or what. It's like that. So you were a lot. You were a Willy Wonka sweet tart and they were so verklempt. Oh my God, yes. You make them so happy. You are their wish fulfillment. You light them up. This makes them really content to think about you. Okay, are they going to come through now or what's the next action? I want to see action, baby. Show me action. Okay, yes. They're going to solve their problem right now. They're out there fighting the good fight. They're going to solve their problems. So right now they're out there cutting necks off, standing up for themselves, doing what they need to do. Anything else I need to know? Knight of Swords. And Ace of Wands. What? Did I put it back in the deck? Did that come out? I must have put it back. Let me grab another one. Because I grabbed it again. And I think I've never done that where I put it back and grabbed it again. That was on purpose. That was spirit saying, "'Cause they love you and they want this sex." Now I'm hearing George Michael. I want your sex. Oh my God, they're so dying. Dying. This is fantasy illusion. They are like dying for this connection. I feel like if they're with someone now, they are so not getting laid. They don't even want to touch them. This is not exciting to them. They don't give a crap. All they want is you. All they want is you. They've started something. There's a good beginning here. They know they had a good foundation with you. So they want to offer you a gift. They want to give something to you. What is this gift? The gift of them getting over themselves and really genuinely thinking about taking a rest from the current situation and moving forward. What does this look like for you? They're going to stand up for this. They're going to fight for this connection. So you'll know it. You'll know it because they're going to show you the effort. Let me see how you're going to respond, and then I'm going to drop it. You're going to listen to your intuition. You're going to decide. You're going to make your choice. You're going to see how it makes you feel. Okay? And then, yes, as long as you hear the right thing and they take the right action, as long as you're clear and they've communicated properly, you will be good with this. You will understand. There's going to be a conversation here. You guys are going to talk first. Because you're a little scared and you have some questions. So get your questions answered, because that's confusing to you unless you have these answers. Okay? All right. I'm going to leave that there for a second. And let's see what else I'm guided to over here. I'm getting guided to this. Dr. Mona Lisa Schultz, MD, Mind Body Makeover. So I'm hearing this is for your health and your mind. And we're going to look at what your possible fear is and how you're going to move forward. Like the reason that you're reluctant to let them back in. And how you're going to get over it so you can allow this to come back in. So I'm just going to highlight your fear, and I'm going to let you know fear is not real. It is false evidence appearing real. These are thoughts that we continue to choose, okay? But these things aren't actually happening presently. They're just something we're thinking about. And you might not realize that 98% of the fear you have never comes to fruition. That never, ever takes place. Those things never happen. So you spend all that time and extreme amount of energy worrying about shit that never happened. Let's see here. Healthy relationships. To change, grow, and expand in my life, I lovingly accept help. So this is your willingness to allow people to come in and say, let me do this for you. Your willingness to receive, okay? What is the opposite? Reverse. I'm not comfortable accepting help. It's easier to give than to receive. If you overgive, you're fucking with your abundance flow. You're fucking with your ability to balance yourself, and you won't be able to be in a good relationship that is even and fair. You'll be the one that's always giving and giving and giving, trying to teach them how to take care of you, and they're just going to keep taking, okay? So I'm sure that sounds familiar to y'all. Let me see if there's anything else they want to share that's different or maybe support along those lines. Healthy goals. I now give thanks that I experience profit, benefit, and gain in all areas of my life, mental, emotional, and spiritual work. My work now has heart, meaning, and profit. Healthy goals. This is you doing your own thing, making your life what you want it to be. Instead of asking for someone else to buy you a mansion, get your own damn mansion. You've got the gift. You have wisdom to teach. God wants to reward you. God wants to reward you by you speaking up, but you need to speak up and say, this is how the world should be. That's your job. What is the fear? My job isn't really my true passion, but I stay for the security and the benefits. You're just settling. Don't settle. You don't have to leave your job. Start a side hustle. Do your own thing. Start being purposeful. Start making extra money to put away for your goals, for your retirement. You know, don't just expect some magic pill to come in and rescue you. You put in the effort and you start doing that, I guarantee you Spirit will bring more to help you with that situation, okay? I'm going to leave it there. If you'd like a personal read, head over to comfysoul.com. Links in the description below. I thank you so much for watching. Please hit that bell notification so you can be notified of when the next reading is coming out. And I'll see you guys next time, okay? Bye.